A study of the Tippecanoe County's jail system will soon be done to calculate the exact cost of housing an inmate. The result could make it easier to plan budgets and make possible cuts if needed.
News Channel 18's Aaron Leedy has more on this study and what the Sheriff's Department hopes to get from the outcome. Aaron.
Good evening, Jeff and Gina. More than $1 million was brought into the county this year by housing state inmates. Now, that money goes to the county auditor, and then it goes back to the general fund. And one of the many parts to this study will also be to look at housing federal inmates, which could provide additional revenue to the county. Tippecanoe County Sheriff Tracy Brown asked the county commissioners Monday to approve a study regarding the Tippecanoe County Jail. The study will look at all aspects of the jail, including determining an exact cost of housing an inmate.
We have requested that they do a detailed analysis of our data from the jail in terms of the persons that are booked into release from the county jail on an annual basis.
Not only will the cost of housing be looked at, but many aspects of the jail facility, including water consumption, utility use, property and building depreciation, among other things. The result would help plan future budgets and determine where possible cuts could come from if needed. Sheriff Brown says the county will close the books in 2010 with an additional $1.4 to $1.5 million in funds from housing state inmates. That money goes back to the county and is placed in the general fund. Commissioner Tom Murtaugh says additional money could make its way into the county.
There is a potential out there for a revenue source of housing federal inmates at our facility. And the key there is, in order to get a fair and equitable reimbursement rate, we need to find out exactly how much it does cost to, in fact, house a prisoner per day in our county facility.
Sheriff Brown says the issue of housing federal inmates is only a fraction of what the overall study will look at. He says it doesn't mean the department will start housing them either, but if it does, safety would not be compromised.
We have 553 beds. We'll manage within that window and not put ourselves into a situation where it creates a risk to our employees, our inmate population, or the community as a whole.
Now, all three commissioners this morning approved the $5,000 study. It will be paid for from jail commissary funds and is expected to take 90 to 180 days to complete. Aaron Leedy, News Channel 18.